Hi there and welcome to your yoga class. Look what we have today, an actual real life Christmas tree, and you guessed it, it's something to do with Christmas today. Yes it is. We are going to be doing Elf on the Shelf yoga. I bet you've never done that before. Well, today's the day. So first of all, let's sing our song. Are you ready? Plat your hands on your knees and you can join in if you like. So you ready? 1, 2, 3, say hello and namaste, time for fun and yoga play. Am I ready? Yes I am, sitting on my mat. Well done, that was lovely. And next we get out our little friend. And now if you remember his name, that's right, it's that's it. A little bit of a strange name for a dog, isn't it? So let's shout on him after 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Let's see if he's going to come out. Oh yes, here he comes. Oh, he likes this. And do you know why he likes Elf on the Shelf yoga? Because Elf on the Shelf yoga means that there's some naughtiness involved, and Om can be a little bit naughty indeed. Yes, he can. So let's put him on his little yoga mat and he can keep a wee eye out. And then we're going to sit with our legs crossed. That's it. Hands at our heart. And we're going to say our magic yoga word, which is namaste. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Namaste. That's right. Now, first of all, we need to do Elf on the Shelf pose. Yes, there is an Elf on the Shelf pose. Now, because where he normally starts off is on the shelf, we have to stand up and pretend we are sitting on a shelf. So we put our bottoms back and we pretend we're sitting on a shelf that's not there. That's it. And we put our hands up like this. So you're sitting on your shelf. That's it. Elf on the Shelf pose. Well done. And we're going to start with a wee song, yes, because we're so excited when the elf comes to our house. Now, not everybody has the elf coming. Maybe if you're very good, the elf doesn't need to come and keep an eye on you. Maybe it's just the naughty children that need an elf. I wonder. Yes, I wonder indeed. So, we're going to sing our song. So remember her first pose, which was Elf is on the Shelf, and we're going to sing it. You might know the song, but just follow along to the poses and you can join in if you want to, okay? So, coming into your elf pose. The elf is on the shelf, the elf is on the shelf, E-oh my daddy, oh, the elf is on the shelf. Well done. Next one is tree pose. So let's just put your foot up on your ankle, or you can balance like this if you want. That's it in tree pose. And we say, the elf is on the tree, the elf is on the tree, E-oh my daddy, oh, the elf is on the tree. And we have to do the other side, that's right. So standing on your other foot, put your foot on your calf or just on your ankle. That's it. What do we say now? The elf is on the tree, the elf is on the tree, E-oh my daddy, oh, the elf is on the tree. And last one, we stand with our legs out and we spin up the top and we say, the elf is all around, the elf is all around, E-oh my daddy, oh, the elf is all around. Well done, that was really good. And now we're a little bit warmer as well. So let's sit down with our legs crossed and let's chat about Elf on the Shelf. So, Elf on the Shelf is a little elf, as we know that some of us have come to our houses on the 1st of December, all the way up until Christmas Eve, and Santa sends him or her to keep a little eye on us, that's right. But as we know, they are very, very kind, but they're very naughty as well. Oh yes, and your elf may have a name, that's it. In our house, our elf is called Raspberry. That's right, you get to call your own elf what you want. So, we're going to find out what Raspberry has been getting up to. That's right, now on the first day, the elf always comes on the 1st of December and she comes back and says, I'm back! And put your hands up, that's it, stretch your hands up. But the first job that she does is actually very kind. She decides to get all the old toys that are in the house and give them to the charity shop, the ones that aren't broken, the ones that are still in really good condition. So we're going to stand up and we're going to reach our hands up into the shelves, that's it, and get all the old toys, and we're going to bend over and put them into the boxes. So reaching up, that's it, and bend over and put them into the boxes, and up again and into the boxes. That's it, and give your hands a quick wipe. That's it, and hands on your hips. Good job. So the elf is actually quite kind, but we do know that elves can be a little bit naughty as well. For example, the second day, that's right, we find her on top of our Christmas tree. Now, how did she get there? So remember how we did tree pose in our song? You either put your foot like this or on your calf if you're not too wobbly, but don't put it on your knee, okay? And you put your hands like this. Now, because we're standing nice and still, you might want to grow your branches up. That's it, into tree pose. And then let's do the other side as well. Put your other foot up and grow your tree branches up, or you can stand like this. So, naughty elf was on the tree and she was making quite a mess. She actually knocked the star right off the tree. So let's come into star pose. Legs apart, that's it. And come into star pose. Now, how many points does a star have? I wonder, shall we count them together? So we have 1 point, this wee toe here. We have 2 points, this one here. We have 3 points, one hand, 4 points, other hand, and where's the 5th point? Boop, right here. So we can twinkle our stars too. Give your hips a wee wiggle. That's it. But the star's on the floor, and I think Mummy or Daddy need to repair it. Yes, it's looking a wee bit broken. So we do know that elf can be a little bit naughty too, don't we? So the next day, we wake up to find that the elf is been up to no good again. She's taken some toilet paper and rolled herself all up in it, so she looks like a toilet roll. So let's come down on our mats and point your fingers and toes, and you're going to roll over one way. That's it. Make sure you don't bump into anything. Roll over the other way. That's it. Keep going side to side. Rolling and rolling. Naughty little elf, isn't she? And do you know, once she's wrapped herself up in the toilet roll, she takes an elfie selfie. That's right. So while you're sitting with your legs crossed, stretch your hands out in front of you. That's it. And go click. And you have to do your cheekiest smile. So let's do that again. Stretch your hands out in front of you and do a cheeky smile and go click. That's it, an elfie selfie. And Mummy and Daddy find it on their phones the next day. What a naughty little elf. So the next thing she does is she gets Daddy's newspaper. That's right. Now, Daddy likes to read the newspaper every single morning. So let's lift our hands up and open your newspaper wide. Let's turn the page. That's it. Next page. Oh, it's a very big newspaper. And let's keep turning the pages, arms out. Oh, that's wonderful. But Daddy doesn't get to read his newspaper today. No, he does not. Because guess what the elf has done? She has cut snowflakes out of his newspaper. Let's do some cutting. So let's come down, put your legs up in the air and snip like scissors. Ready? Snip, 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 snip. Wonderful. Well, it's not wonderful for Daddy because he can't really read his newspaper anymore. So Daddy has a bit of a grumpy face. Let's see your grumpy faces. That's it. A really grumpy face. Yeah, Daddy's not too pleased about that, but we think it's a little bit funny, although it's very naughty, as we know. So next, what has she been up to next? Every morning when we get up, we know she's been up to no good. This time, she's gone to all the bananas in her fruit bowl and she's made them into minions. She's drawn all over their skins to make them look like faces. So we need to be minion bananas now. So stretching up, we have to lean over to the side in a banana shape and make a silly face. Like this, that's it. Now come up, go to the other side and make a different silly face. That's it. Coming up and over to the other side. Another silly face. That's it. And one more over to the other side. And that's it. Brilliant silly faces. Yes, as we know, she is a wee bit naughty, but it is very funny as well. So what else has our elf been up to? Well, we came down one morning to find she was having a race with all the toys, a running race. So we need to have a running race. We are going to step 1 foot forward and put our hands on either side of the feet and come in to a nice big runner's lunge as if we're about to start a race. Okay, so we're not going to run, but we're just going to say ready, steady, go! That's it. Now step this back foot up next to the front foot and step the other foot back. And we're going to say, ready, steady, go! That's it. And so, we're not quite sure who won the race, yes, but we're pretty sure it probably was the elf. Yeah, she's very fit from running around doing all these different things. And something else she did, she sledged down our stairs. That's right. Found her at the bottom of the stairs in her little sledge. So coming into sledge pose on your bottoms and put your hands on the floor. Now you can put your toe up and keep your hands on the floor if you want, or lift them up, and we're into sledge pose. And let's go, whee! Well done. My goodness me, she is very, very naughty indeed. So the next thing is the poor dog. Yes, our lovely dog that we have in the house. Let's do dog pose first of all. Come onto your hands and your knees and tuck your toes. Pop those bottoms up and go woof woof, wag your tail, woof woof woof, woof woof woof. That's it, our lovely dog. Just like Om actually. He's looking a wee bit scared and he's hiding under the table. Oh my goodness, I wonder why. So let's sit down, hands behind you again, but your feet flat on the floor and come up into table pose. He's hiding under the table because little Raspberry the elf has stolen his bed and is sleeping in it. So let's come down onto our side. That's it. And pretend you're sleeping. What a naughty elf. And she can steal food as well, you know. That's right. She's gone into the cupboard. She has got all the sprinkles from the baking cupboard used to decorate all the cupcakes. She's put them all over the floor and made snow angels in them. So let's lie on our backs with our legs out wide and our hands out wide and arms in and out, just like a snow angel. Well done. That's it. Oh, she's getting naughtier and naughtier, isn't she? She is indeed. And one last thing that she has stolen temporarily. We do get them back. So let's stand up, okay? And we're going to put our hands out to the side and we're going to look like an aeroplane now. Are you ready? Meow, meow. Well done. The elf has stolen the Barbie aeroplane and is having a fly around the living room. My goodness me. What a busy little elf she has been. But she's going to go back because she has to get back and help Santa and tell him how good, or maybe not so good, that we have been, and also help Santa with all the presents as well. Because let's remember, although the elves are a little bit naughty, they are very, very hardworking and help Santa quite a lot. So we're going to sing our song one more time. Do you remember the words? We're going to do the elf pose first. Okay, so sitting back as if you're sitting on a shelf. That's it. The elf is on the shelf. The elf is on the shelf. E-oh my daddy, oh, the elf is on the shelf. That's it. Then the elf is on the tree. Remember, we've done tree pose a couple of times now. The elf is in the tree. The elf is in the tree. E-oh my daddy, oh, the elf is in the tree. And the other side, remember? And remember, you can put your foot up a little bit if you want. The elf is in the tree. The elf is in the tree. E-oh my daddy, oh, the elf is in the tree. And last one, feet apart, hands out to the side. The elf is all around. The elf is all around. E-oh my daddy, oh, the elf is all around. Well done indeed. So we're going to come down to the floor now. That's it. And lie out in a nice, relaxing, star shape if you want, seeing as it's Christmas yoga. And lie down and shut your eyes. You can keep them open as well if you want to. And we're going to think about all the fun that Raspberry the elf has had. And we need to remember, although she's a little bit naughty, she can be a little bit naughty, she's never ever mean to anybody. No, she's not. And she helps Santa out quite a lot, and she makes us laugh as well, doesn't she? And we've got to remember she's here to keep an eye on us, and we've all got to be nice and good. So taking nice big deep breaths and relaxing on the floor as if you're an elf that's really tired after all your shenanigans and naughtiness. Lying here, that's it, as if you're Raspberry, all nice and floppy, tired after a whole December of getting up to no good. That's right. And taking nice deep breaths, lying really nice and still and wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers and starting to move about a little bit. And then rolling onto your side. That's it. And slowly sitting up again. Wonderful. Sitting nice and tall. That's it. And then we put our hands at our heart and we say the magic yoga word again, which is Namaste. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Well done. And here comes Om to let us know what he thought. What did you think of Elf on the Shelf, Om? He liked it all apart from the stealing dog's bed bit. He doesn't like anyone sleeping in his bed, even the elf. That's right. But it's only once a year, Om. Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. So thank you very much. That was wonderful yoga that you all did. And hopefully you'll come back soon and do even more yoga with us next time. See you later.